All right, Shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites coming out week in, week out to prophesy the downfall and destruction of America. And first and foremost, we let her give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, the true leaders of all Israel on earth today. Much love and salutation to Akim, pushing his words, sincerity, and truth with all long-suffering and doctrine, risking their lives and freedom to do so. All right, we're about to get straight into some prophecy. Baba Kashad, 27th verse.
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 27. For as the lightning come out of the east and shining even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
That's right. So, like it pursues to Revelation 1 verse 7, Yahweh Shah is coming and all eyes are going to see him. And that's the analogy it's given. The same way you can see a lightning strike come from one side, you can see it go only for a split second. That's how Yahweh Shah going to be, man. All right? When he come back, all eyes are going to see him. All right? You got preacher?
That's Revelation 1 and 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds. And every eye shall see him.
Which those clouds are talking about chariots. All right, so-called UFOs. All right?
It says, and they also which pierced him.
That's right. And you only got 2,000-year-old Romans here today. So the Bible speaks of reincarnation. All right? And the same men that were serving Yahweh Shah back then are going to serve him today. Like we believe we those men in the reincarnation. And the same man who put him to death is going to be scoffing up against his word like they did back then as well. But he's saying all eyes are going to see him, and that's the point. All right? Pursuant to that Matthew 24 we just read. Keep going on that.
Verse 28. For wheresoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together.
So there's going to be a great slaughter that the Lord is about to bring upon this place, okay? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is about to bring great judgment here to the point to where the fowls of the heavens are going to be fed off the carcasses of the people. And that's what we out here forewarning you of. Because the coming of the Son of Man is darkness and not light. Pursuing to Amos 5 and 18, man. All right? The coming of the Son of Man, Yahweh Shah, is going to be a gloomy day. It's going to be chaos in the street. All right? So therefore, it's going to be bodies dropping. And therefore, the fowls of the heavens going to feed on the carcasses of the people. But to the best of our ability, the elect, they not going to, you know what I'm saying, be feasted upon, man. We're going to be serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. He going to look out for us, man. He going to guide us aright. Pursuing the Psalms 91. You got it. Quick precept right there.
Amos 5 and 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
That's right.
To what end is it for you?
Who really desire the day of the Lord? Like these Christians and shit, in these churches and shit. They be praising the hallelujah, saying to the wrong God and whatnot. He said, to what end is it for you, man? All right? Because a brother, he go by the name on YouTube, Die Esau 3. He put up a video if y'all Akim are really ready, man. You know, for what's about to befall us. All right, we say how we so anxious for the Lord to come destroy this place, but are you really ready? Are you really prepared to see bodies to the point to where you're stumbling across them like it tells you in Nahum 3 and 3? That you're stumbling across the corpse. You got it?
I'd like to say something right quick. I just did a video on that, man, because like this the easy part. Is you really ready to feel that physical pain? That's right. You ready to get tortured? You ready to go through get your head chopped off in the guillotine, man? All right? Because it's easy for you to, you know, of course everybody can't do it because you got to have the spirit on you. And this is not hard. Studying and doing videos and preaching the word out here in the corner. All right, but when Esau heam your ass up, then, you know, we're going to see who really in the spirit then. All right? Because you're going to have brothers that's going to fold in that day. Man.
That's right. And Yahweh forbid we fold and denounce the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. See, this is the thing. The Lord is building us up. Each week we come out here and we get vexed by dealing with Jake, wicked ass and shit. It's the Lord building us up to be prepared to the day of the battle, man. So that we not out here denouncing the name of the Lord in the time of Jacob's trouble. He wants us to be steadfast, firmly believing in this truth, man. He wants us to be steadfast and immovable, as the scriptures say. You know? He don't want us denouncing the name. He wants us to fight that good fight as a soldier of Yahweh Shah, man. That's what he wants us to do. And the soldier is one who's prepared to the battle. So he's putting us through the fire to make us prepared to the battle. You know, if you think about like a sword or whatnot. The scriptures say we his battle axe, right? You know, like a sword. When you take it out the fire, you got to beat it on the anvil. It speaks about that in the scriptures. It makes it better when you put it in the fire. You know, it refines it. And then the workman, you know, he refines by beating it with the hammer, making it to the likeness, man. And that's what the Lord is doing. He's like the scriptures say, shall the axe boast himself against the one that heweth it? Roughly paraphrasing. You got something to say?
Yeah, if I can say this, because see, they got a show on TV called Forged in Fire, where the niggas they be making like swords and knives and shit like that. See, when you put the metal into the fire and then you bring it out, you know, you don't really keep it in the fire that long. Basically, just to say that the Lord, He don't keep us in a bad position or afflict us for a long period of time. He put us in the fire, then bring us out.
And you about to say something?
Yeah, I had to what you did. I had to.
Okay, all right. Right quick. All I was gonna say was that you know, the Lord, we compare it to that in Zechariah 13 and 8 and 9, man.
Yeah.
We compare it to the gold and the silver that's put through the fire, and we just want to be prepared to the day of battle. So the Lord is trying our spirits to make us ready. You got it.
This Sirach chapter 2 verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient, but thou art changed to a low estate.
Go ahead.
For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable man in the furnace of adversity.
That's a beautiful precept, man. I was thinking about that along as the other one, how the Lord will not tempt you above that ye are able. Every man got his lot, you know, how long the Lord want to try your spirit. But at the end of the day, He gonna lift you up if you endure, you know. He gonna lift you up and raise you up out that position of difficulty, that straight, you know. Can you keep going that Matthew 1 for sure?
Verse 29. It's Matthew chapter 24, verse 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heaven shall be shaken.
That's right. So it's gonna be a complete and total nuclear blackout. When it's like an EMP attack, it's when a nuclear thing go on, it's gonna be like an EMP attack plus radiation plus destruction and all that in one, you know. Yahweh Shemiah Shai is about to make it, like he said, a dark and gloomy day, as the brother read. You know, so it's about to be complete, total blackout. And if y'all ain't never seen like the 2001 blackout from like Niagara for all that shit that took place when like the grid went out for a little while, you know, you couldn't really see your hands in front of you at night. You know, the only real lights you seen at the time was the constellations of the heavens, man, or like the moon and whatnot. But he said even those not gonna give his light. All right. So if you can picture yourself in like a dark wilderness, like a dark wooded area, and you can't like see 2 feet in front of you, that's what the Lord is basically comparing this to be. You know how it's gonna be in these latter days. Can I say something?
No, I was gonna tell you something.
Okay. Go ahead, keep reading.
Verse 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
Con. So the Lord is gonna appear, you know, the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, you know, and he coming with great power and glory, like he said in the chariots, man. Yahweh Shai, y'all gotta think too. Throughout the scriptures, they called them chariots flaming wheels, you know, because they so bright. Of course they not on fire like the apostle said, because they're burning up. But they compared to flaming wheels or flaming fire, you know, because of the simple fact that they so bright. Now, we can't, in this flesh, we can't handle to see some things like that, man. So we got to get the new bodies. That's part of the great glory of the coming of the Son of Man. We got to get the new bodies. Got to see the chariots. Lord willing, one of them will be all right home. All right? Yahweh Shai's coming with great power. And this flesh can't withstand that. So we need the new bodies. And that's, once again, elaborating on that 1 Corinthians 15 chapter, the new bodies that we're going to receive. And that's coming to this place, man. Because us being fishers of men is going to be no more in due season. All right? We're about to be raised up, Lord willing, we the elect. We're going to be raised up to hunters, man. And them hunters going to get them new bodies. And it's going, Lord willing, we have the elect. We're going to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai and his glory, man. All right? Keep going on that spit, mother.
Verse 31. And he shall send his angels.
Salaki, my fault. There was a little bit more in that one I wanted to speak on. It
Go
says
back to 30?
Yeah, 30.
All right. Start from the top.
Yeah.
Verse 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn.
Right, that's the point I wanted, Salaki. That's just the point I wanted, man, because all the tribes of the earth go mourn in that. Right? That's rejoicing. All right, the brother was just trying to fill me in on what's going on over in the world. They mourning right now. The only people that's really rejoicing is here in America. They living it up. Everywhere else is mourning, like Venezuela, over in the Palestinians, all right, those in that general area, those fake Israelis, all these quote-unquote third world countries, they mourning right now, man. But y'all people here in Babylon, y'all living it up, all right? Now, if you got the article, you want to bring it out?
Nah, cause my phone don't got no internet
Salaki.
connection.
Well, long story short, what's going on over in Jerusalem All right, Trump is catching a lot of backlash and hell because he acknowledged the capital not to be Tel Aviv, but to be Jerusalem. All right, and so for that reason, he got a lot of those quote-unquote Palestinians and Israelis. Those the Palestinians are Ishmaelites, and those Israelis are Amalek. You know, those ones who claim to be Jews, they're heathens or Edomites. All right, and they in our land fighting over a land that's not even theirs. The fact that the matter remains, though, it's about to be great judgment over there, man, because that land is fucking defiled. But the brother know a bit more on it, so I'm gonna let him. Hey, Tamya. Speak on that.
Because they want to move the United States Embassy over there to Jerusalem and shit. You know what I'm saying? And those Palestinians, you know what I'm saying, they live on the West Bank and shit, and they over there riding and shit. All that shit is in Israel, though, man. It's all in the same land. It's all in Israel. It's just like different cities and so on. They call it the Day of Rage, man. All right? Because like the scripture talk about, the heathen have ported the Lord's land and shit like that. That's what they did, man. They separated. You know that scripture? If you don't, it's cool. Whatever, yeah, come. Yeah, come, man. And also, man, they got the United Kingdom, the parliament over there, man. They in uproar about Trump. They don't want him to come over there. They don't want him to come to the United Kingdom because they saying that he a racist and all this. They don't want racists to be in that position of power, so to speak, man. And that's all prophecy, man. All right. And that's how you know that those people over there in the Holy Land ain't the people of the Lord. See, you got those Palestinians, they all in an uproar, man. That land belonged to the Israelites, man. And hey, y'all gonna unask that, man. Yeah.
This Revelation chapter 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
Yeah, because they was talking about basically the American allies, man. The 10 horns, it go back to 10 fucking countries. Belgium, Netherlands, all right? You got Germany, all right? You got Ireland, Italy, France, just to name a few, man. And they gonna shoot missiles on America, man. Cause America gonna do some shit to piss them all off, man. That's why the scriptures say what, man, that their look was more stout than their fellow, man. Cause these Americans, they more proud. Here it is, they all really in the same boat, man. All right? They all really in the same boat. Yeah, I'll show you guys.
Zechariah 9:6, and a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines.
Sure. So a bastard dwelling in Ashdod. You know, Ashdod is a prominent city in Israel. All right, and
that was the modern name for it is Tel Aviv. Yep.
And that bastard that dwelleth is that illegitimate child, this Edomites, man, that's not even supposed to be in our land, you know. And I was watching GMS Dallas in class 3, and the brother was basically speaking on, like the brother said, how they parted the land. They separated Jerusalem, made an East Bank and a West Bank, put a big ass wall up, like the brother said, to block out the Palestinians from the Israelis, man. And on that wall, they got a mural of Donald Trump that they painted over, just showing you that they have a perpetual hatred for this place. They really want bloodshed. The Palestinians, the Ishmaelites, they really want bloodshed, man, on Americas, all right? And that's what we warning you to prepare you people to the battle of what's all about to come, because from what we opened up with about the Son of Man coming, before he comes, these nations got to have uproars among the people. You know, prophecy got to come to pass, like the chip got to come, you know, things like that. So,
I just want to add on to what y'all talking about, like that situation where I'm talking about I just want to expound a little bit more about the situation Donald Trump, because you go to Jeremiah the 49th chapter and 20th verse, y'all brothers already know that's going to, y'all ain't got to get it, but it says sure at least to the flocks to draw them out.
Yeah.
Because basically what they did, Donald Trump, because when you go into the history of it, you already know about the Balfour Declaration when they signed it, whatever, 48.
Yeah,
yeah, it's like they declared Jerusalem the capital back then. Like when y'all do the history on it.
Yeah.
But the only thing is, back then they separated the Palestinians, which hold, because they govern the eastern border. All right, because Jerusalem, they pretty much split it down into two halves. Like you said,
East Bank and
yeah,
West Bank.
yeah, the East Bank and the West Bank. The Palestinians, which are the Ishmaelites, they control, they
West
govern.
Bank.
Yeah, they govern the
East
Eastern.
Bank.
Yeah, then the fake Jews, they govern the Western. So basically, what they did back in the day, they separated the East. All right, and they was like, look, man, like, all right, we gonna hold this down, and then they pretty much kicked them out. All right, but then they brought them back in during 1967, and then it's like, all right, in order for y'all to come back in and like have like fellowship with us, we gotta control everything. All right, that was the only thing they made different. And then what Donald Trump just did, pretty much him re-recognizing Jerusalem as a capital. All they pretty much did was like, all right, now they gonna control the whole damn land. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's pretty much what that goes into. You know what I'm saying? Through the history.
And that's probably why they're in the uproar, because like I said, they got clashes going on in Palestinians. They said they burning tires, you know, like destroying shit, and they really upset because they really don't want that embassy built in Jerusalem, man. All right. So with all that going on, just showing you the turmoil, you know, bringing it back home, just showing you the turmoil and all of what's at hand, man. We're in a time of war. All right. And it's only gonna get worse before it gets better. So if your people not preparing yourself to the battle, you know, you're gonna get caught up in that war. And that's what we set up for. The Lord set his men up not only just to restore order, but to be a watchman into the house of Israel and give you warning from him. All right? Hey, all right, bring it up.